What is happening now has happened before. And what will happen in the future has happened before. Because God makes the same thing happen over and over again. In the Hebrew, they call it the at-habash. When a scripture is repeated in different situations, even different timelines, it's called the at-habash. So this book of Esther happens in Germany. See, they didn't get that.
Wow.
Now let's go to Esther 9 and I'll read from verse number 5. There is an enemy of the Jews called Haman. And Haman is trying by all means to eliminate the Jews. As he's trying to eliminate the Jews, just like as Hitler came and tried to eliminate the Jews.
Yeah, true.
There is a turn of events. And his plans are caught before he executed the plans. And in Shushan the palace, the Jews slew and destroyed 500 men. So the king gives a decree, let's kill the sons of Haman and the people who support them. Now these are now the names of the what? Of the children of Haman. And the name is Pashandata, Darphon, Asphata, and Poratha, Adalia, Aridatha. Are you listening to this?
We're hearing you, sir.
And Pamashta, and Arisai, and Aridai, and Vajazatha. Are you getting this?
Yes, sir.
The 10 sons of the son of Hamadatha, the enemy of the Jews, slew they killed them.
Wow.
Hung them on the gallows. And on the spoil laid they not their hands. And on that day, the number of those that were slain in Shushan, the palace, was brought before the king. Meaning the sons of Haman are killed, 10, and other 500 killed, dead. We're getting it. But we are here to see an at-habash. Because when you see what he is saying now, he is saying, we have killed everyone, including the 10 sons. They are now hung on the gallows. Are you getting this now?
We're getting it, sir.
Here it is. Then the king comes after the 10 sons of Haman are already dangling on the gallows. The king comes to Esther and asks this one. And the king said unto Esther, the queen, the Jews have killed and destroyed 100 men in Shushan, of course, including the what? The 10 sons of Haman. Now tell me, what should I do? Then Esther said, if it pleases the king, let it be granted that the Jews which are in Shushan do tomorrow also, according unto this day's decree, and let the 10 sons of Haman be hanged upon the gallows. No, you see, I can tell you didn't get it, I can tell you didn't get it, and I can tell they didn't get it.
Which are the 10
Come on,
sons?
sir.
Because she understands the king will not be there tomorrow, but she says, let this be done tomorrow. Now what are we seeing? An at-habash.
Yes, sir.
What are we seeing? I said, what are we seeing? An at-habash.
Yes.
A repetition of a thing that should not be there. Whenever you see the Bible repeats itself as if it's making a mistake, it's a prophetic thing.
Wow.
Let's go to the normal thing that, who was there in these modern days that was alike a person who could actually cause a confusion or rather destruction to the Jews. I want you to put up the name Haman, what it means. The name Haman. It means noisy, memorable, magnificent, memorable, noise, Talmud. Put the name Hitler. It also means strive, Talmud.
Wow.
Same name.
Same thing.
Same thing. Same thing. Wow.
Now, I don't want you to miss this now. Now, if you understand one thing, Hitler didn't have as a child as we know. But he had people who followed his ideology to the latter, that they were just like his kids.
Okay.
That's right.
His generals, they shared the same ideology. They shared the same ideology. As a matter of fact, one of the generals called Goering used to read the Bible so he could find the prophecy or words that could allow him to kill the Jews. Now, if you read the Hebrew text, you will find out that Haman had 11 children, not 10.
Not 10.
Wow. Teacher, sir.
Now, one child who was a girl committed suicide.
Wow.
Now, I'll put up the names of the of the sons of Haman. You see those names there? Those are the ones we just read. All those names, right?
Yes, sir.
Now put up the generals of Hitler. Zucker, Seyss-Inquart, Jodl, Rosenberg, Frank, Frick, Goering, Kaltenbrunner, Keitel, Ribbentrop, Strager. All these. Now they are 10, but they are 11 there. But if you notice, I put 10 on the sons of Haman. Because what he had was 11 children, but one was a woman. But how come now we have a problem here? Because Hitler has 11.
Yet Haman had...
Haman had 10, but Haman had 11. But one was a woman who committed suicide. I want you to show me the New York Times thing. Look at it. Goering ends life by poison.
Oh.
Wow.
No, you didn't get it.
Wow.
This is New York Times.
Wow.
10 others hanged in Nuremberg. How did the 10 generals of Hitler die?
Hanged.
By hanging.
Wow.
This is in what? In Hat Kabash. When scripture repeats itself in another time scale. Now, something I want to show you. I thought of showing you later. But I want to show you something. It was on the 16th of what? Of October. But that is 5707. Hear me well. Please hear me. Those 3 letters you see on there, they are Taf, Shin, and Zion, which means 707. They have, Taf is 400. Every letter in the Jewish has a numeric value. So the Taf is 400.
400.
Shin is what? 300. Zion is 7. So you now have what? 707. Maybe you did. And it happened on the 7th of Sukkot.
7th of
No, okay, let me repeat this. The killing of the sons of Haman happened on the 7th of Sukkot, which is 16th of October. No, they didn't get it. The sons of Haman died on the same day with the generals of Hitler.
Wow. It repeated.
Same month. I want you to show me the Hebrew words that show you the list of sons of Haman. Do you see the circles you see there? Do you see that? I want you to understand something. In the Hebrew, there are no small letters or capital letters. Notice Esther is now telling them what to write. And the scribe is writing there. And it says, scribe, come here. When you write this Hebrew and the names of the sons of Haman, I want you to put other capital letters smaller than others. Let's go back to the names. It has never happened in the Bible. Look at that first name. All these should be capital letters. There is no small letter. He just makes another capital letter smaller than the others. And it only appears 3 times. Do you know what that is?
Tell us.
Tafshin Zion. It's Tafshin Zion. It's 1946. Here is the calendar. 5707. The letters she made small are what? Tafshin Zion.
Tafshin Zion.
This is 5707. The problem with the Nazis, what they were trying to do, the sons of course, your brother Hitler.
Generals. The generals.
What they were trying to do was to push through amnesty claims that, look, we should be free. You know, the lawyers were arguing amnesty. And they kept on arguing in 5706. Miss it by a day.
By a day.
And they said, okay, wait, we're going to continue with the case later on. And they continued it just after the New Year of the Jews, 5707. That means if they had not appealed, I would be standing here saying Esther was close and missed it by 1 year. But they appealed not knowing that as they were appealing, God wanted them to line up with Esther's prophecy. The At Kabash.
At Kabash.
I'm talking to somebody here.
We are hearing it there.
Guess what Esther did? She told the scribes, when you are writing, put 3 letters and make them, I know they are capital letters, but squash them a little bit.
Make them smaller.
So they don't just become half, even a third in size. But make one big letter to be bigger than all the capital letters. Only one. And guess what? It should be number 6. If she didn't say number 6, we are not dead on the year.
Wow.
I want you to show the arrow, the green arrow. You see that thing?
Yes.
Is larger than any other capital letter there. And it is the word Vav. It is the letter Vav. And you know the equivalent, the equivalence of that? Numerical equivalent? 6.
Wow.
She went to 1946 clearly.
Wow.
On the actual date, 16 October 1946, mentioned by Esther.
Wow.
Oh.
Shout Atkabash.
Atkabash.
Kabash.
When God repeats himself,